The Wake Up Show, let me tell you what it mean to me. Mean hard beats.
Yo, what's cracking? This is Nate D-O-double-G. You tuned into the Wake Up Show with Sway and Tech. Keep it locked.
It's like when you look at the history, it's funny, you know what I mean? And I think it's important to talk about the history sometime, but like Shan said too, to not get stuck in it. Because I think if you get stuck in it, meaning like you don't move.
You know what it is though, man? That keyboard that he played, doom, doom. I listened to that record 5,000 times. So for me to meet the cat that actually played those keys, it's like,
no,
man,
where you're coming from is 100% real. I'm just saying that at a point as artists, you gotta understand the history. Like what I do is I use history as a book to go back and look into and study some of the things that might have happened and why they happened. You know what I mean? Like certain styles, people is always saying, why hip-hop made this turn? Why did it do this? If you study the history, it'll give you a better understanding of how these things happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when you don't understand the history, you're just looking at it and you're just seeing the effect.
But how do you make like this new wave or generation? Because I saw we were in Vegas not too long ago, and I saw you perform in front of an audience, and from the beginning to end, hold their attention and had them, you know, basically at the palm of your hands.
Right.
And they may not even know every one of your hit records that you made. What is to you?
Hold on.
Like, what is
can
that
I
formula?
interject right quick? Yeah. That is the greatest entertainer. I used to follow Doug after we do shows back in the days, knocking, yo, Doug, you gotta show me how to do that. That's the greatest entertainer. He could, yo, listen, I don't care. Doug could walk in a room like this in the middle of nowhere and have them, whoa, whoa. All you gotta do is say, hey, yo, all right.
Yeah,
see, look, he's got classics. See, Doug has classics.
So how do you take that?
I learned hip hop I feel like I learned hip hop in its purest form. Like I learned it when it was no money, it was nothing involved in it, it was nothing connected to it, and I still do it from that base. It's like your mother had a recipe, and it came down from her having the recipe. She learned it from her mother learned it from her mother, and her mother learned it. So it's sometimes it goes so deep that if you keep that same formula, it stays the same. You know what I'm saying? So I learned it from watching how it really went down. Like I was like your daughter's age, sitting there on the side of the stage, and I snuck in, and I would just watch it, and I would watch the good, I would watch the bad, I would watch why it worked, why it didn't work, and then afterwards, you know, you start to experiment, and then it really comes down. It has nothing to do with the records. It has something to do with the energy. You know what I mean? Because everything is energy. You know, when you're talking on the phone, you don't see the person, you know, but there's electric that's going between you and that person. And the only thing that y'all are using is words so that y'all can understand each other. That's the form of understanding. But the energy, like you could tell when somebody ain't right on the phone. You could tell when somebody is cool on the phone. You could tell when you like somebody and when you don't like somebody.
Unless you're talking to me.
Right, right. That's real. But see, but it's like, so everything is about energy. So when you're performing, or when you're doing whatever you're doing in front of people, I just think that it's about the energy, the intention.
So Sway, I got a proposal for you, man. If we can get the music off, man, if he can beatbox and we can hear some rhymes from him, that would be a classic moment.
Hold up, wait. Did y'all say
classic-
this is a censored show, right?
Now don't worry about it.
Good.
It's the Wake Up Show. It's owned by us.
Wake up!
It's owned by-
But we
Now that's a good thing to be able to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Not
owned
everything
by
is
us.
owned by us in hip hop. We got
right, so
the
look.
legendary MC Shan and Dougie Fresh on the Wake Up Show right now. Shan, we got this policy on the show. Anytime MCs step behind the mic, you gotta catch wreck. You feel the wrath of Revolution, Sway, my daughter Kiyomi, and DJ King Tech. Okay.
Did you see the smile on his face as you telling her to him? That's a veteran. I never seen nobody start smiling like, you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
And with Dougie here, if he would do us the honors.
Hold on, what you
We
want?
can do whatever.
What we gotta do? What we gotta do?
Okay, well,
what you just want to
Dougie,
hear something?
first and foremost, Tech request was for Dougie to do a beat. And then you could go over that beat. But Dougie's an MC as well. So at some point we're gonna have to throw a beat on for Dougie as well. So unless you do beatboxing too, Shan?
No.
Oh, Okay.
So let's get it started.
Let's go. World famous wake up show.
All right, so what am I going to sing here? Let me think.
Take your time. Can you do Left Me Lonely just for the? Nah.
You said that. I started thinking immediately.
You love to hear the
It's a good
story.
mic, too.
All right.
All right, y'all think
Yeah,
I was...
man.
Hold on. Let me see. I
So
still
now-
got
Go
that
from scratch.
voice. I
So
got
now
that voice.
musically, what you gonna play afterwards? Well, just surprise me.
Yeah, man.
Just surprise me.
Okay, I like that.
I don't want
yeah.
the beat. I want Doug.
Yeah,
So
that's
I'm
what we
ready.
gonna do. We about to do Doug.
All right, look, I'm going to start it, right? But see, I don't know. Doug got me on this one. Son, I got nothing to lose and all to gain. Me and my crew, we in the Ballers Hall of Fame. Love to hear the bitches when they call on my name. Sex, money, murder to a nigga, it's all the same. Son, I'm like a sniper and you're caught in the cross. I'm ready to squeeze, I'm ready to fire. You ready to die? Motherfucker, keep on pushing and pedal me by. Crooked cause I'm steadily high. Inflicted with it, gotta get a disease. I'm blowing your mind like a nigga took a hit of the trees. Metaphors, keep got curses in there, man. I can't.
Yeah, that's weird, man, because your daughter's standing behind
I'm
him
sorry.
and he's looking over there.
I'm like, look,
She's
see,
like,
'cause
I'm
let me tell you
fine with it.
something.
Okay, go
I don't
ahead.
make records for young kids nowadays because I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass
DJ
man.
booth next to Revolution.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Give her a hug, Shan. Give her a hug. Somebody get that on camera. Somebody get that on camera.
No. Look, here's what it is. I'm gonna do something clean because you in the room. You don't have to leave. She don't have to leave.
She's
She don't have to
learning,
leave.
Shan.
No.
Don't
Yeah,
deprive her of
she
learning.
needs
She's
the
learning,
experience.
man.
No,
She
I'm
need
no.
experience.
She's not gonna leave.
She
I'm gonna
need
sing
the
something
experience.
nice and clean for you right now.
Okay, there you
Look,
go.
here we go. Matter of fact, come here. I gotta tell you a story.
Uh-oh.
I gotta tell you a story. I knew a young lady looked just like her over there, and you know what she used to do? She used to tell me that she loved me all the time, and I turned to her and say that I'm infatuated with your lovely smile, and someday soon we're gonna walk the aisle. She said, you're my everything, my strength for life, be the mother of my children, as well as my wife. She used to whisper in my ear, I'm her one and oh, but she turned out to be the hoop, hoop, hoop. I had to keep it clean. I done did mine. I'm good.
Let's get it on.
All right, here we go.
Let's see.
She's
You
in the,
know.
She's in the back. I can hear it, Daddy. I know you can hear it.
She said, you can't fool me.
All right.
But
let's
you
go.
know what's funny? You want to see,
You
it's
can
like
read
it's
lips?
like you hearing it now. Let me ask you something. When your daughter hears rap records now,
Mhm.
how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I definitely censor it. It depends on the record, on how bad it gets. A lot of those words you're saying, she doesn't even know yet.
All right, but see,
So-
me, myself, I don't censor my kids.
Yeah?
Because they going to run into it somewhere.
Yeah, well, if she asks me about a word or what something means, I have no
Mhm.
problem telling her. But a lot of the times, some of the songs that's on the radio that she's listening to,
Yeah. Because some
I
of the
have a
songs,
Wow,
and
some,
to have a
some
dad
of the
that's
songs you
involved
can't
in
even
this.
hear. You can't even hear the whole rhyme
'Cause he done
it's
shot 3
always
people.
chopped up in the.
yeah. So you know, but when she becomes like she reads every day. You know, she has a high comprehension of the language, so on and so forth. But she hasn't been exposed. Well, she's been exposed to certain words,
Yeah,
and
because
those words they float, but. MF and all, you know, depend on the word. You
yeah,
know,
because even TV is out of control now.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at cable, you got like 400 channels on cable.
Mhm.
You got, you know, bisexual relationships on TV.
We talk
You
about
know,
all
which
that
is
stuff,
exposed.
yeah.
Then you got on the internet information
Everything.
that's endless. So in a way, it's kind of hard to keep the purity
Mhm.
or to raise your kids the proper way. So that's why I asked, because I know how you get down.
Well, you know, but a lot of them
I
records
know how
I
you
just
get
think
down.
are whack though. So I just don't want to.
You and me both.
I just
And
don't
I
wanna-
said it.
Yeah, but if it's like some,
See, there's
some
a
of the
little bit of
songs-
MC Shan and
Look,
everybody.
look. And if I blazed you out for your ice and jacked you for your nav and filled your shit with blanks, then what the fuck would you have? Let me show you how to get down raw to the grit and show you fake rolly wearing niggas how to spit. See, I be coming at shit like that, you know? All right, look. See, y'all get me.
See, but let me tell you. See, I'm gonna give y'all the other side of it. You see now. See, cats got lost in the game because they used to be all about, you know, getting the vibe going, and like this music right here is real slick, you know, and you would just say something that carried a nice energy. Like, for example, all the lights, all the cameras flashing at you. Remember when the girls used to walk right past you? Now they got questions they dying to ask you. Who you with? What you got? Where's your castle? Paparazzi want to bash you, smash you, harass you. It's a hassle when these haters want to crash you. When you make hits just like Mickey Mantle, everybody you know go nuts like cashews. And we ain't had to curse.
All right.
And we ain't had to curse, but let me tell you.
All right.
You know, Now I could ball till I fall, can't stop my shine. Ice my watch cause I tried to freeze time. Lead a club with 60 cents, that's 6 dimes. What it took to get me there, 6 lines. Had 2 friends, so I divided 3 times. End of the night, we all had 2 dimes. 6 lines, 6 dimes, 2 friends, 2 dimes. Get it? Now I can keep on going.
Let me get something on that.
I can keep on going with this.
This is what I'm on nowadays. I'm on some fuck your house, your cars, your cash, your broad shit, because I'm too tired of hearing that. You know, so check it out. Straight ghetto on my falsetto was that of a bad man from a bad land. Mind of a murder with thoughts of a madman. Too bad when they designed Shan done, they broke the mold. Captivates one's mind and give life to one's soul.
Come on.
We all from the same streets, had the feats and played the glory game. You done played thug, and when you got knocked, the story changed. Now you done turned states, pulled a few tricks with sleight of hand, took an oath and said you stood by your man. All the real niggas are dead, locked behind and trying to go straight, giving them a bad name with your 9 that holds 8. Come strolling through the hood with your dangling chain. They done took that and leave you laying on an angle in pain. You ain't got to give me nada, cause I'ma take my space. Tracks get laced, son, it's like you've just got maced. Now you've got burning eyes and feel the heat to your face, like missiles heat sink with no trace. Forget your house, your cars, your cash, your broads, your ice and your rings and your sauce awards. Fuck your 20 inches and the cash you peel. Here's to my peoples that be keeping it real. That's how I get down.
So real, just so real. I like when we all just keeping it real. Fresh forever, and you know the deal. And you can listen to me on Real to Real now. 1, me never. 2, damn clever. 3, cats couldn't even do this any better. 4, ever gotta get this long-term cheddar. Always been fresh, but just got a little fresher. Type to bring the heat in the middle of December. I drop hits that your parents can remember. Lay low, but got my groove back like Stella. Only artist you know rip a show a cappella. Lead a spot hot and increase the mozzarella. If I was a book, I'd be titled the bestseller. The greatest entertainer. Explain my agenda, and when it comes to this, it's whatever, whatever. Now I wanna know who's ready to show me. Get on down with the one and only party ambassador. Flip styles like a spatula. Mac-tacular, more legend than a new Acura. Body tone, stone while I rap to her. Capture her, thinking I'm a Mac to her. Just because I'm attracted to her. But the fact that the matter is the dance floor is fatter. Crowds on fire as we push it up high. We go, hey, oh, we go, it ain't nothing but a party, y'all. You see people dancing wall to wall, swinging tech, and we having a ball. MC Shan coming, wanna come on. Shan?
Oh, nah, nigga, you got that one, yo. You can't, that's the greatest enter-motherfucking-tainer, and I bow down to my brother. You can't come in after that, yo. You got to respect realism, yo.
Yeah, man, that's it.
Right or wrong, Doug. That's my partner in crime right there, yo.
Let's give the legends a round of applause. MC Shan does it great.
I'm clapping for Dougie.
Appreciate it.
I'm clapping for Dougie.
Shan and the Wake Up Show for another. I'm clapping for another 15 years for the Wake Up Show.
Thank you.